What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Been a while since we did one of these, so we're gonna be doing another installment in our climbing the ladder series today. Same old deck as usual. Gotta love it by now. Channel favorite, the Neospatian deck. I actually brought this to the Maryland Ribbit. I think ended up not quite making it to top cut. We went like 6-3 or something. But I had a lot of fun. I wasn't there to be super competitive or anything. I was kind of just looking to chill with friends, and it was a great time. Got to meet all kinds of people, and I played the whole event out. So I thought it was nice. We got our top finish, I guess, with this deck already once technically. But yeah, it's not really different than what we have before. I think the Gale might be different. I was on 3 junk or something. Now I'm on 2 junk, 1 Gale. People kept recommending this card. I've been going on and off on it, and I decided it's maybe worth throwing it in, having 1 Gale, 2 junk. Technically, you have 3 junk because of Rhoda anyway. And then Gale also helps deal with a lot of things. It's pretty cool in the Blackwing matchup because you can just like copy a Blackwing and then special it, or you can copy Shuro, run over a Vayu, and then special it from your deck, which is pretty funny. And it just deals with annoying like Thunder King or whatever. People will bring in Vanity's Fiend. So I think there's some merit to the Gale. Plus, it's a Dark Monster, obviously. You can revive it off of Creator. It answers a lot of things, answers Stardust. So I think 1 Gale, 2 junk is a perfectly fine way to go. But I don't think we've been making a whole lot of changes to the deck. I do believe we're basically nearing perfection on this list. It's about as solved as it's going to get. The deck is decent. I like it. I have fun with it. We don't got to talk about it all day. We can just jump right into the gameplay. Obviously, we've seen this deck a million times in action, so let's get to it. I don't think we're at any kind of crucial threshold here. It looks like we've climbed a little bit since last time, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. Still just somewhere vaguely in the leaderboards here, which is nice. I think I will use Upstart. Let's see what we can get. Another Upstart. Well, guess our opponent's starting with 10k life. Convert Contact. That's a nice pickup. And I think I might just set the Solemn. Actually, do I set the Solemn and the Compulse? Do I set just the Compulse, just the Solemn? It's kind of tough. There's some like, I don't know. I might just set Solemn. I was thinking maybe we could Compulse back the Armonite and use it again, but I'm not really sure we want to use the Armageddon Knight a second time next turn, because we're going to Contact, and we might just draw like a Junk Synchron. Alright, let's see what he's going to charge. Mills Dandelion. That's not good. Not good. If he makes Drill on us, we do have the Compulsory to deal with it, which is nice. I think we're probably not Solemning this, right? Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Fortunately for us, he did run over our thing, which means we're going to get to Convert Contact. But, I mean, it still does suck to lose the Solemn for free. Alright, and he's just passing. Very low committal kind of play there. We draw into a mirror. Okay. Let's just use our Contact. Send you. Send. I think we're just going to have to send the 4th Dark and hope we don't draw Dad and instead draw Creator. Okay, we don't find Creator or Dad. It's not great. I might just like bounce a token. As weird as it sounds. I might just go like this. I want to play around Caius. I don't want to give him a mold to Caius. Could also have set Mirror to like, because now he thinks I have Gores, and he probably won't hit. But I'm afraid about the Mirror getting picked off, or him just making Stardust. I don't know. Hopefully we can find a Creator or something. That would be pretty good. That would be nice. Alright, there's Set Pass. They're on Prisons, so maybe I should Typhoon that. Yeah, I should definitely just Typhoon that. And then we shall... I could just fully run over the Lila and then dust shoot him. I don't hate that play. I don't hate that play. Yeah, if we standby phase, flip up the shoot. Hopefully he just doesn't have multiple Kais. Okay, no, there's only one. Solemn Gores Raikou Dandy. And he'll probably use the Avarice right away. Hopefully he doesn't just draw Caius off of the Avarice, though. That would be unlucky. As long as that doesn't happen, I think we're in a fine spot. We need to draw some gas, though, at some point here. We have hardly drawn any monsters, actually. Alright, yeah. So we know about Solemn Gores Raikou Dandy. Solemn's actually pretty annoying. Solemn's actually super annoying. That's tough for us if he draws anything. Okay, sets the Raikou and just passes. Foolish Burial. There's a Cross Porter on our deck, so I guess we can still just do that. Use it to get... I think Dolphin is better in this matchup, but not, like, tremendously so. Maybe I should have bounced the Raikou. I don't know. It depends how aggressive he can get this turn. It's like if I'm forced to drop Trag, that feels bad, but... Okay, that's bad. Maybe I can get him to Solemn the Mole. Or something. I'm thinking we should make him Raikou our Trag straight away, because that gives us... It means we can stop holding stuff in our hand, first of all. It also means that we can mull whatever else he plays. So, let's see. We don't know about Dandy anymore, right? We only know about Solemn Gores. Oh my god, he top decked the second Avarice. Okay, that's really, 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 really bad. Just plussing out the ass at this point. Okay. I think we lose this one. Man drew one too many Pot of Avarices on us. Yeah, what can we do here? Alright. He's still, fortunately, holding the Solemn because he's afraid that, or he wants his Gores to be live, basically. Draw into 2, that's a Junk Synchron. I think it's pretty simple, we just summon this. Send you, battle phase, attack you, and we know Solemn Gores still. And I think in this situation we are going to be setting both. Even if he has Storm, I guess we chain the Compulse. We just really don't want to set the Compulse and have it standby phase get Typhoon. That's like the worst case scenario, right? So now Dandelion, Solemn Gores is all we know, I think. He's also on main deck Trapstun. Which... Alright. Get out of my field, you dumb card. We outed the drill, we did it. Let's hope he doesn't have another quick draw plus Whatever. I mean, doesn't he just pitch the dandy? Gives him a lot of tokens. We still need to find a creator. We're like 23 cards into our deck and we didn't draw a creator. We know Solemn Gores. I might have to call a judge on this guy because he doesn't understand how his card works. Bro, it's not even bad for you. Like, how do you play Quick Draw and you don't know how Drill Warrior works? Alright. Well, I'm glad we've resolved that. Man, how do you play Quick Draw and you've just never had your Drill Warrior get bounced or something? Like, that's wild to me. No one's ever, like, Phoenix Winged your Drill Warrior? Or did you just do it wrong up until now? That's crazy. That is, certifiably nuts. Alright, so we know about Gores, Solemn, and that's it, I think. I think that's all we know. Alright. Debris Dragon. I mean, what, he goes Stardust, we just bounce it with Mole or something? Is that what's happening here? I know he Black Roses. Okay. I'm kind of cool with that, too. Alright. There's my boy. Okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? He's got Gore Solemn still, and we don't know the other cards. We probably don't want to let him just drop Gores on us. I don't know. Do I want to hold on to the junk, maybe? Yeah, I might just, like... I might just clear his tokens and pass or something. It's a weird situation. Well, we're definitely dropping it. I mean, there's no way we're not. It's just a question of what we bring back. Yeah, let's just get an Armageddon Knight and, like, thin our deck of a dead draw, like Dark Armed or something. And then we could summon Mole, and Mole back one of these. Attack that. And pass our turn. And I guess just hope no Brain Kai. Oh, Brain's gone. Okay. And Black Rose play is also gone, so you can't Debris Black Rose us. So I think we're in a decent spot. As long as we make him, like, keep holding his Solemn because he's got that Gores in hand. Okay. He's officially set a card. He's now going to Dust Shoot our Mole, probably. There we go. But we can just make a Stardust Dragon here. Right? I think that's probably the play. Just go into a level 5, like a... let's go Junk Warrior. And then we use you. Bring back you. Stardust Dragon. Attack with Stardust. And it's just a Raikou. You got it, boss. And now we still know Gore's Solemn. So we're playing our way out of this one pretty good, actually. He doesn't have access to the Brain or Debris plays that he could have. We have a Bottomless backed up by a Stardust. We're feeling like we're in a decent spot here. It doesn't feel like we should have been able to play our way out of this one, but I don't know. Alright, Foolish Burial. So we know Gore Solemn still. And then, what's he going for? Does he have a Debris Dragon? Does he have a... He has a Lone Fire. I don't think he has Titanial left in deck, though. Right? What are you even getting? Do you have a target? Is it just, like, Lone Fire into another Lone Fire? Into... Yeah, just thinning the deck of dead draws, I guess. Okay, do I value seeing the next card that much? That's a tough question. I don't know if I do. I think we want to make Goyo, right? So how about we do that? That seems reasonable. And then we can shuffle our deck with the creator. We could also bring back junk. You know what? No, let's just bring back this guy. And let's just clear the 3. And now we know the 2's cards are Gore's Solemn. We just have to find a way to play around this stupid Gore's. I don't know. I think we can do it now. Now that we have, like, enough attacks to get in direct with. Because we can go for another level 8. Here, yeah, let's just do that. Let's just make, like, Dark End Dragon or something. And then... I'm still a little iffy on whether we switch creator here. I guess we maybe can. It'll let us get in for more damage. Okay. See, that's why we switch creator, actually. That's the big brain reason. You got it. Mill 3. I want to see him mill that 3rd average. There we go. Okay. So then we attack for 26. Do I give him the 1,000 back here? I could draw into another bottomless. But I don't know. That doesn't really change the situation much. So I think we just hold this upstart, weirdly enough. We're not on a lot of pressure to use it. That was the new card, right? No, there's no way. Yeah, okay. There's no way he's setting Solemn. Oh my god, we actually would have drawn the bottomless. That's pretty funny. I mean, what could it realistically be? Mirror, Torrential. No, Torrential's gone. It could be Mirror, but Stardust is right here. It could be a 3rd Prison, I guess. I don't know how likely I think that is, though. So let's just do the attack order the way we'd normally do it. Attack with you. Attack with Stardust. So if I don't negate this, I don't think it really changes anything whether I negate this or... Okay, if I don't negate it, I get in for 25, and then I steal, and I kill his other thing. If I do negate it, he ends up with a 26 body. So I think we don't negate, right? Because we're just going to have a bottomless anyway. And now what? He's stuck with, like, a Solemn Judgment. We just have a full field of big dudes. And he has 1 card. What, is there anything he could draw? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Alright, what comes in? DD Crows, Deck Devies, Mind Crush, is decent. I think Starlight Road is actually quite good against the Black Rose play. Mind Con is good. Unless we see some obnoxious side deck cards, I don't think we're really pulling in much more than that. So what comes out? I think Brain is really bad. Trag, quite bad as well. Could cut Upstarts, conceivably, since there's not a whole lot I think we want to take out here. Maybe what one bottomless going second isn't very good or something. Is that... We need one more, huh? Dang, okay, what's the one more? What is our one more? Gale maybe doesn't do a whole lot. Although it's good at outing Stardust. But I think, yeah, just like the things that target face-up monsters I think aren't very good in this matchup. So I think Gale can come out. We can just do this. We can do this. We can see how it goes. Mindcon, Plague, that's pretty decent if he goes set Raikou or something. But yeah, this is not great. That's not what we wanted. Okay, I mean... that's a pretty bad draw, too. Okay. I think it's gotta be set Plague. Unfortunately. We could go Armanite, send, get a Grand Mole, but I don't know. Okay, that's tough. Gives him a lot of negates. At least we're only taking 300 for the moment. Okay, he's not hitting in. I guess he fears Tragodia. Makes sense, I showed him at Trag last time. This is weird, because I'm going to be, like, able to drop Dad. But I, like, don't want to, you know? I don't know. We might as well commit it, I guess. Draw 1, draw 2. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. In that case, we maybe wait. Let's just summon Armageddon. Try to get a Grand Mole. It's a decent out to this. Hit over that. Then set a couple. Dust Tornado hits the fake set. That's fortunate. Fortunate, fortunate, fortunate. So I guess we could have gone for the Dad Crash, although it's not that great of a play. We would ideally want to use our Dark Arm for something a little bit better than that. Okay. Well, we do hate to be seeing that. Guess I should have brought in the prisons. I didn't know. Most people don't side Kaikus. At the same time, we are just going to bring out Dark Armed and run it over, so... it's kind of whatever. It's a bad time to be drawing Gores. It's not the worst, I guess. I don't think we can afford to respect Mirror, so I'm going to summon this. Alright. Well, lucky us. It was not Mirror. We have access to Deck Devi, which I should maybe use just immediately. Yeah, I think we do want to use it. Vortex, Caius, Titanial. Vortex, Caius, Titanial, Storm. Alright, his hand's pretty bad now. We draw into a Rhoda. You love to be seeing that. Let's go. I think we just get junk, right? Go into like a... Okay, pulling the rug. And then here's where we get very aggressive because we have the Dark Creator. Do I have a lethal shot, though? I do not have a lethal shot until next turn. So we should probably wait. Alright, Brain doesn't do it. So it's Brain, Vortex, Caius, Titanial Storm. So if we get lethal here, it's just over, right? So it's Creator, Goyo, that's 51, and then a 900 puts us to 6,000. So I think we just go for that. Boom, get this thing. Send. Oh wait, we don't have Plague Spreader? Oh, I used Plague Spreader already. Oh no, it got banished by Kaiku, right? Well, that's a little bit of a throw. I'm gonna be real. Let's see, so this is 37. That was not good. I forgot my plague was gone. So we can't do 22 in any way, right? In which case, I think we just hit with both. Could we have put him out of brain range, actually? No, I don't think so. Most we could have done is 11. So to put him at 11. And that's the last turn on DDV. I think we're still fine. We've got a lot. I mean... He does not have 2 darks to use with the... Okay. And then we drop Gores. Deal another 1,000. And then what do we know? We know heavy Vortex Titanium. So he has to Vortex right now. There we go. And then all he has is Heavy Storm. Maybe I should have waited till he attacked, but I didn't think he was going to attack, so I don't know. Alright, well, he sets a Heavy. Do I have... I don't have enough guys in deck to use this. It's just a dead draw. Alright, I don't know how we threw this game, actually. Kind of on me, though. What's he got to draw to kill me? There's not a lot he can draw that kills me. Yeah. Back row doesn't do it. And then we just attack. Okay. Well, we did it. He would have had to draw like a Kaiku or something to randomly kill me there, fortunately. Felt like we messed up in that game, too, somehow. It should have been easier. Well, the original sin was, like, dropping Creator because I thought Plague was still in my deck. But then it just wasn't. I don't know. Whatever, it's all good. It's all good. We got there in the end. We're moving up in the world. Hopefully next time I do one of these, we'll be approaching top 100 or something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one.